Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isabella. If it's your first time here, welcome and hello. Today is all about contouring. So if you guys are interested in how I got this look right here and you want to know more about how to contour, then just keep on watching. So I'm first going to go in with my concealer. I'm going to use the Infallible Full Wear. It looks just like this. It's kind of just like the Tarte Shape Tape. Everybody says that that's the dupe for it, just cheaper. And I'm going to use this because this is brightening. So like I said in my last video, if you watched it, it was all about baking, you want something that's going to be super brightening under your eyes because it's going to be the center of your face that you want like basically highlighted. Wherever the sun would naturally hit your face, that's what you want to highlight. And even when you're brightening your face, you don't have to go crazy with your concealer. I know I have like the 3 lines. Some people do the upside down triangle. Whatever you want to do, it doesn't really matter. I feel like there's really no rules to doing this kind of stuff. And then down the bridge of your nose. And then we're going to do that little tree-like thing. And then we're going to do something else. I didn't talk about this in my last video. We're going to do right under here. And I know that this seems like a lot. I get it. But this just gives your face a bunch of different dimension, which is what you want. You just want to look super chiseled and structured. So next I'm going to go in with my contour, and I'm going to use, this is from RCMA, it's a little contour palette like this. All these shades are super warm tone, and I like that for my skin type because I am very light skinned, so I like to use warm tones. And I'm gonna start right here and bring that down. You want to start right kind of like on your cheekbone almost, because that is what's really going to lift your face up. And then your forehead can get a little bit tricky. It depends on your forehead. So if you have a really big forehead, you're going to want to do up here. I don't think I really have a huge forehead, but I like to contour up there. And if you have a smaller forehead, but you still want to give it a little bit of dimension, you're going to do right here. Alright, look nice. And then obviously, you're going to go down your nose. And you contour your nose differently depending on how your nose is. If you have a small nose, or a skinny nose, you're going to want to avoid going on the sides and maybe just go down here. Some people will go in between the white and the darker contour because to give like that little button effect. I don't usually do that, so I just kind of keep it like this. I don't hate my nose, so I just do this. And then I'm going to go in with a wet beauty blender. I talked all about this in my last video. Just want it to be damp. And obviously, I never mentioned this, I do have a foundation on. So this is all on top of your foundation. And I'm just going to blend out my concealer first. Something I forgot to mention was that Kim Kardashian usually, when she does this method, she usually does the 3 method, which I'll show you that really quick. So she starts here, she goes down, and then she goes down here. So she goes right on her jawline to also chisel that out too. And when I am blending out a contour, I like to use a nice stippling brush. This one is by Real Techniques and I love the way that it works. So you're just going to kind of blend upwards because that's the whole point of why we started up higher. You want your face to look more lifted. So you're going to blend it upwards. I know sometimes we can get in the habit of kind of blending down, but you want to make sure that you're blending up. So then when it comes to blending out your nose, you just want to be really careful. So I just go in with a stippling brush on the side and just lightly, like very lightly, just to blend it a little. Because then I'm going to go over it with a beauty blender. I just feel like sometimes, not like mixing them together, but this is what gives it the most natural look. Because sometimes we can get a little crazy with our nose contours and it can look super harsh. So I just like to kind of use that first and then go in with my wet beauty blender or damp sponge, whatever you have. And if you feel like your nose isn't bright enough, you could just go and do a little bit more concealer on top of your nose and then just blend that out. But I feel like it looks fine. So now I'm going to go in with a powder. I noticed that for that when you bake, translucent powder, which is what I'm using, it works amazing. I love translucent powder, but a lot of other people, they like to use a nice yellow undertone powder. So it's really just whatever you prefer. So I don't know why I love this one so much, but I'm going to go in with my Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and it's the Sculpt shade, and I like to go over my contour like this, and just a really, really light hand. And then same thing on forehead. So if you were to only contour right here with your cream, you would just kind of want to put it right there and not all the way up the forehead, because that's going to make your forehead look even smaller. So if you feel like you have a small forehead already, you don't want to do that. Okay, so now to contour the nose, I'm going to use the same shade I just used for everything else, and I'm going to just lightly run that along the side of my nose. And then sweep it down here. And this is my finished look. I hope that these tips were a little bit helpful for you guys. I hope that it was easy to follow along with. And thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck if you try this. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.